We'd like to get started here now. Hi, my name is Luke Redmond, and I'm a member of St. John's Pride Board of Directors. This evening we are gathered here to celebrate the life of Raymond Taavel and the huge impact that he has made on the LGBT community. First, I would like to welcome to the stage Robyn Noseworthy, a fellow member of the St. John's Pride Board of Directors. Robyn is bringing condolences this evening on behalf of St. John's Pride. Robyn's speech will be followed by a moment of silence in memory of Raymond Taavel. Following the moment of silence, anyone is welcome up here to light a candle in memory of Mr. Taavel. Let's welcome Robyn to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for coming tonight to show support to the community during this tragic time. Tonight we have come to pay tribute to Mr. Raymond Taavel, who was murdered exactly 1 week ago in Halifax. I am saddened, as I'm sure we all are, by this event, as our community has suffered a significant loss. We lost a great activist, a great leader, and most importantly, a great friend. Moreover, I am saddened that I had never experienced meeting such an amazingly kind and compassionate individual. He was a man who I know I would have respected and looked up to even more than I do now had I ever had the chance. Raymond Taavel helped make waves in our community in terms of campaigning for equal rights through his work within community organizations to help those who could not help themselves. In 2001, Raymond co-chaired Halifax Pride and organized their celebrations, championing against discrimination and intolerance of individuals based on their sexual orientation or gender identity. From there, Raymond was the editor of Waves magazine and maintained that position for nearly a decade before more recently becoming assistant circulation manager of Shambhala Sun magazine. Mr. Taavel was clearly an amazing activist for our community, and for many, he was a hero. Through his acceptance of others, his compassion for their pain, and his ability to create hope, Ray was able to make progressive changes in the world. In our eyes, we search for answers right now, and we are questioning reasons as to why such a tragedy has occurred. Many of us are lost within our search to understand this event, and many are looking for someone to make sense of it all. I do not want to, nor can I, speak for Raymond, but from what I believe, after hearing stories about him, his work, and the kindness that he continually paid forward, the person to make sense of this event would be Mr. Taavel himself. Ms. Krista Snow, current co-chair of Halifax Pride, described Raymond to me not as a fighter, but as a man of words, a man of patience and virtue who thought positive and looked for solutions through change, hope, and understanding. I believe that if Ray were here today speaking for someone else in this situation, he would be standing before us telling us to stay strong, to not be fearful of our future without them, and most definitely I think Ray would be here offering reassurance to all those affected by this tragedy. Raymond would be here telling us to remember that he was not the only victim of this terrible event, that there is still work to be done, and that we should unite under these causes to help reach out to all those who need defending, including those suffering from mental illness. Though Ray's life was taken from us last Tuesday morning in the most difficult of ways to understand, we must not let our pain lead way to the darkness of hatred and anger. Raymond would not have wanted that. He would have rathered for us to stand together, not in mourning of his death, but rather in celebration. In celebrations of the mark he left in our history, of the faith he has instilled in many, and most of all, in celebration of his life. We should all stand here honored and proud of the man Raymond Taavel was, and we should remember that we are not yet finished. Our work is not done, for there is always someone who will need help. Though Ray is gone, it is our duty to continue his work and help our community achieve a greater sense of belonging and acceptance, while remembering that we are all here on earth to help somebody who cannot help themselves. It is in this way that Raymond will be remembered, and his legacy will continue to inspire us all. I ask us now to have a moment of silence for Mr. Raymond Taavel as we reach out to those in Halifax tonight, to his family and friends who will mourn his loss in a deeper way than many of us can only imagine. May we offer our support and prayers to those not far from here who are mourning as they remember Ray and all that he has done for all those who knew him. I ask us now to take this moment and honor Mr. Raymond Taavel. On behalf of St. John's Pride Incorporated, I invite you to stay for a while with us while we celebrate Raymond Taavel's life through our words. Thank you. If you guys would like to proceed to light some candles down by the vigil we have over here, we can feel free to do so now.